Welcome back to the channel, y'all. All right, so I decided to set my little table up outside and live my best life on my front porch today and hope and pray don't nobody come through here getting on my nerves. I have tried to record this video, and I'm telling y'all, every time I get ready to hit record, somebody pull up, somebody pass by blowing, or my phone rings. So I done had to put my phone in airplane mode. I don't know what it is about distractions. This, I don't even think it's got anything to do with Mercury retrograde, y'all. It just seems like every time I try to record a video, shit just start happening. But that's all right, because we're going to get this video out. The wind is blowing a little bit. That's why these cards is pinned down with my little stones and stuff. So y'all excuse my little ghetto makeup. But anyway, I have some channel songs that have been coming through the last few mornings. As y'all know, I hear songs and numbers. To me, that's my highest, level of communication from spirit. And my candle is trying to blow out because the wind done picked up all of a sudden since I got my little plants out here trying to block the wind. But anyway, the songs that I have been picking up on, y'all, they are very, very high vibrational songs to me. The first song, I don't know if y'all know it, but it's Living My Life Like It's Golden. I want to say that's Jill Scott. I really don't know, because I really don't know that song that well. Again, some of these songs that pop up in my head when I'm waking up, they be songs I don't even really know the lyrics to. I have to get up and look up the words, or I'll hear the chorus repeating itself. This particular song right here, I was never a fan of it, but hey, it's been in my head. The second song is Welcome to the Good Life. I want to say it may be Kanye West. I don't know. I ain't heard this song in so long, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But the Welcome to the Good Life. When I first got on MySpace, those of y'all that are OGs know all about MySpace. When I first got on MySpace, it was 2007. Y'all, 2007. And when this song popped up in my head, for some reason I thought about MySpace, my MySpace page that I created. So I'm going to break that down to y'all, what I got out of that. But before I do all of that, let me get my little prayer in, because, man, I'm starting to have to block people off my shit already, because I already got them, baby. They coming for me, but I ain't worried about all of that. But anyway, so let me just take a moment to acknowledge and thank the Holy Spirit for residing in my temple, my spirit guides, my divine ancestors, as well as my angels of love and light protection. I do rebuke any low vibrational beings and negative forces. I command any evil eyes, all evil eyes, go blind, and any monitoring spirits go deaf. Any dark energies that come this way will be transmuted into peace, power, love, and prosperity. And I do speak this in the name of the divine, so that this prayer does reach the Most High Creator. All right, y'all, I'm finna get into this, because I have actually been looking forward to doing this reading. Now, let me also say this. These first four cards, they jumped out. When these first cards came out, I was kind of confused, but I looked at the bottom of the deck and there was a number 29 card, which is an 11. It says imprisonment. I pulled that card myself. Since it was at the bottom of the deck, I pulled it. I said I was going to include it. But when I pulled that card, the lover's card popped out, was at the bottom of it. I said, you know what? So I just kept on pulling, y'all, till I was got it to stop. 333 on the timer. And the high honor card is the last card that I pulled. So I added up two different groups of numbers. And y'all know me and the number queen. I'm the number queen. The top row that came out on their own, I added these cards up and I got the number 74, which reduces down to an 11. When I added these cards that I personally pulled until I was guided to stop, again, I love numbers. I work with numbers, but I had no idea what I was going to come up with. The last set of numbers, I got the number 125. 125 reduces down to an 8. So what this is being said to me, along with these songs that I've been channeling, baby, somebody is living the good life. Y'all have cleansed y'all's energies. You know what I'm saying? These eclipses done came through, done cleared out a lot of past baggage you've been holding on to. Your block game is on point. Y'all done threw y'all's clearance rack on the curb. I'm so proud of y'all, because listen, we can't be walking around here on no clearance racks. Now, I do got a clearance rack confession, y'all. I went to Walmart the other day and I bought me some pants off the clearance rack. I did. But we can buy clothes and household items off the clearance rack. But people, no, we are not on the clearance rack. We don't have price tags that say 50 cents and $5 on us no more. We done raised our standards. And people that want to put us on the clearance rack, we blocking their asses. Because 2024, everybody got to fucking go. This is the year of the karma. We are karma bringers on this channel, and y'all know this. But anyway, so let me get back to this video. But I had to confess about that clearance rack because, girl, y'all, I could not resist them pants I seen. But so y'all living y'all life like it's golden, basically in a nutshell. Energetically, that is what's going on. And once you set into that mindset that that is how you gonna live, that's when your abundance start kicking in. You start having all of these, you know what I'm saying, blessings coming through. Now, don't get me wrong, just because we in our little high priestess energy and we got our little pride, we done threw our clearance rack on the curb, the trash man then came through, done picked that son bitch up. And it was a heavy load when they picked it up because we left a whole lot of people on that clearance rack, but that's on them. Let them take their ass to the salvage yard where they need to be. But anyway, since you are now living your life like it's golden, you know you're going to be faced with oppositions. Because anytime you start to elevate, baby, here it come, here it come. Here come the distractions. Like I was saying when I was trying to do this reading. Here come the distractions. Here come the bald head hoe shit, as I call it. Here come the drama. Here come the past. Here come these energies. And if you have successfully blocked everybody out of your life, you know, friends, family, you know, lovers, jobs even, you know, some people walking off their jobs, you know, 616 on a timer. Some people walking off their jobs, and some people are literally getting fired off their jobs because the universe is redirecting them to another life. So if you going through some stuff like that and you know you trying to better yourself, don't even sweat it because the universe is going to take care of you. But if you are in this energy, and I can speak from personal experience, and you have literally cleared out all your past baggage, you ain't worried about the person that did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about them family members that done lied on you. You're not worried about these people looking at you upside your head when you walk in Walmart because they can't figure out why you walking around here in this high self-confidence and they still on the clearance rack. Fuck them. Don't worry about them. So if you are in that energy, you are living your life like it's golden because you are no longer being the target for other people's projections. What is happening is you done raised your vibration so fucking high that them evil eyes, that spell work, all of this shit that people are saying about you, throwing at you, wishing bad on you, that shit's returning to sender. That's where this imprisonment card come from, because they in a mental prison. But I'm gonna start at the top though. But I had to put that out there right quick for somebody that didn't know that. Anyway, since these top four cards are the number 11, again, you have been through a spiritual transformation. Those of y'all that know me know that number 11, that's that spiritual transformation number. That number technically means the number 11 looks like a doorway with no top. You are open spiritually, and the universe is pouring in blessings to you. It's raising your vibration. Shit's getting good for you. Now, here, the first card I say distant horizons, and that is the number 36 card, and 3 plus 6 reduces down to a 9. My coffee getting cold. I've been talking too much. Okay, so the number 36 card is distant horizons, and that particular number, this card to me is showing that you got something coming in. You got something coming in, some kind of blessing, because I'm not going to pick the card up because I got them weighed down because of the wind. But there is it's like a ship. It's a big anchor. But it's not holding down this particular ship. This ship is flying, but there is a bird that is guiding this ship. So you are being guided by the higher realms, by the ancestors, by the Most High, by, you know what I'm saying, your angels, whoever it is you praying to, or however many, you know what I'm saying, high vibrational entities that you know, deal with. Because everybody's on different spiritual paths, religious paths, whatever it is. We all on different, you know, things. But the moral is, it's not your title, it's your vibration, it's your energy. So you're being guided to walk this new path. And you are becoming the main female. Whether this be the main female in a relationship, because the main female card is the number 2. This woman got a rose in her hand, and she got on a red dress. So the number 2 represents balance all the way across the board. You done balanced your masculine and feminine energy. You done went through this spiritual transformation. You know what I'm saying? You walking around here, you not no pick-me-ass person. You ain't craving people's attention. You know what I'm saying? You ain't running behind nobody. But at the same time, you ain't letting nobody run game on you either, because where your clearance rack at, the trash man done picked that bitch up and got rid of it. So you're in perfect balance. If you are a masculine watching this video, To the masculines that do watch this video, you know what I'm saying? You're not dealing with these particular females that's running around here thinking because you the man, you supposed to do everything and they don't have to do shit. They don't have to work. They don't have to do this. They can just come to you and make you do everything and make you their slave. See, you ain't putting up with this shit no more. You putting these folks on the clearance rack. Family members, your mama, your kids. Let me go on and throw that in there. Kids too. Y'all out here setting boundaries with your damn kids, especially if your kids is grown. Your kids is grown. They think just because you their mama or just because you their daddy that you supposed to be the one to babysit their ass. Hell no, we not doing that shit in 2024. I told my kids all last year, 2024, everybody got to go, and I was not bullshitting when I said it. I don't care how loving of a parent you are. If you got kids and your kids are grown and they feel like, now, don't get me wrong, it is our job as parents to support our kids, but not cripple them. Some of us that was raised, you know what I'm saying, that raised kids by ourselves, that was single parents, that didn't have people to help us with our kids. You know what I'm saying? We did the best we could with these kids, not even realizing because we didn't have, you know, a certain, just say you were a man and you grew up without a father. So you overly fathered your daughter. I'm going to just say your daughter. You overly fathered your daughter to the point to where you became so overprotected that now that she's grown, you know what I'm saying, she thinks she can talk to you any kind of way. She think you supposed to do whatever she say because you her daddy. Now, it don't work like that. Same for these boys, you know. But whatever sex your child is, because your kids are now grown, they don't expect you to have a life. They expect you to sit back and wait on them to need you. It don't work like that, baby. 2024, everybody got to go. Your clearance rack is on the curb. That clearance rack is not reduced to anybody. Kids, jobs, parents, cousins, sisters, brothers, neighbors, whoever. Whoever is making you feel like they are standing in your way, you done cut their ass off. And if you ain't cut them off, you in the process. 11:44 on the clock. Because you the main female. You in perfect balance. You know what I'm saying? You trusting your intuition. You know when a person is running game on you. You know when your kids is trying to snake you and get something out of you. You know what I'm saying? You know when a person around the corner really trying to look in your pockets to see how much money you got. You know when somebody calling you, asking you how you doing, because you intuitively know they need something from you. And if they ain't been able to reciprocate nothing back, you cutting their ass off before they even get started. 12-12 on the timer. 12-12 means you on the right path because 12 reduces down to 33. 33 is 6. That's balancing partnerships, whatever type of partnership you got. Again, you know, it is what it is. So you got the mature man out here, number 5. Man or woman, you know, these are just people, true enough, but this is a mature man. He got this light beside him. Why? Because he listened to his intuition. So the number 5 represents change, and it represents fast change. So to those of y'all that this video is resonating with, mature man or mature woman, either way it go, shit is getting real. Because again, your light bulb done turned on. You done went through this spiritual transformation, or you going through this spiritual transformation, and it's causing you to analyze everybody around you, your jobs, your kids, everybody, and you looking at these people and you trying to figure out, okay, well, I'm finna cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Because you realize that a lot of people in your life is blocking your blessings, and they causing what? The number 31 card. I don't know if y'all can see it because of this rock, but this is the bad health card. See, 31 reduces down to a 4. Well, 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, 4 represents stability, foundation, and structure. You realize these people have been causing your foundation to be not stable. You know what I'm saying? You've been stressed with bad health. 13:33 on the clock. You've been stressed with bad health because you worried about, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna do this for this child, or how you gonna do this for this job, or how you gonna sit up here and manage your bills and all you making is this amount of money. See, these are the type of situations that keep you pinned down so that you can't evolve spiritually. And they leave you trapped in a mental prison, which is the next card out, which is the number 29. 29 reduces down to an 11. See, that is the particular energy that a lot of us have had to set in. It is what it is. It's life. It is designed for us to live this way, because as long as you are stressed out in bad health, believing that you got to take on everybody else's fucking burdens, how the hell you supposed to evolve spiritually? You can't. So now that you done learned this, because you done had to go through a spiritual transformation, now you cutting people off. Lovers, you know, included, because the next card out is lovers. The lovers card, all of these dead end ass relationships, baby mamas and baby daddies, that ain't trying to help you take care of your kids because they mad because you don't want to sleep with them. So they running around here lying on you, projecting all kinds of fucked up energy on you, don't want you to make it. You know what I'm saying? 14:44 on the clock. They don't want you to have nothing in life because you walked away from them because they couldn't respect you. See, these kind of people done got left on that that damn clearance rack. Excuse my language, y'all, because y'all know I get that. These is the kind of people that have been left on the clearance rack. Past lovers. A lover can impact you mentally and cause more bad health. And I don't even mean sexual bad health. That too, but you know what I'm saying. Mental stress from lovers, to me, can be more detrimental to almost anything. Because it is so hard to walk away from a person that you done shared a bed with. Can be. If you a loving, giving person, yes, it can mess you up to the point to where you lose yourself. It'll have you to where you don't even want to get up and go to work. Why? Because what they have done, they have created a soul tie with you to drain your energy. They knew you had good energy. So what they did was they drained your energy by sleeping with you, and it took all of your energy while they manifesting off you, yet putting you down. See, again, those people where they at, they on their clearance rack, they gone. You done kicked them to the curb. You ain't dealing with all that no more. 15:55 on the clock. Like I just said, 5, excuse me, represents fast change. So your old levels is gone. Now you the official person in your own life, number 22. 22 reduces down to 4. So you got 4 out here. You got 2 4s out here already. And that official person is yourself. You done made yourself the official person. And because you done made yourself the official person, I don't know if y'all can really see this man, but he got all these badges and stuff on. See, these badges represent everything, every challenge that you have had to overcome. That is the reason why you are allowed to live your life like it's golden, because now you are being welcomed to the good life because you done kicked everybody's problems to the damn curb. You are not putting up with people's shit no more. That is one of the most beautiful energies that you can be in. My candle done went out, y'all. I guess it just don't want to burn. The wind don't want it to burn. So, okay. Now, I'm going to take that as an omen also. That candle done went out because you done quit shining your light on motherfuckers that don't deserve it. Now, how about that? Because this next card out says number 13. There's another 4. See there? You got 4. We got 4 out here. Number 13, wealthy man. Because you are not living your life like it's golden. You done left everybody on this clearance rack and went on about your life. You are becoming wealthy in the spirit. Even if your bank account ain't showing it yet, that's all right. You are manifesting it because now that you have learned to put boundaries in place, the universe can bless you. Because while you were in this lower vibration of believing you had to save everybody and be there for everybody and settle for less, the universe will hold your blessings back. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we even hear about some of this stuff, in religion, in the Bible and stuff, how, you know what I'm saying, people blocking your blessings. And that is if you don't learn nothing else in life, learn that is the absolute truth. Because no matter how good of a person you are, if you got people in your energy that are not meant for you, God ain't gonna hand you shit but a bunch of lessons. And them lessons gonna get harder and harder and harder until you look up and realize, man, this person is doing this. I done told them I don't like this. They keep doing it. Think about it. Why in the world would we gonna say God? Why would God hand you a blessing for you to turn around and give it to somebody that don't deserve it? That's the kicker. But once you figure that out and you throw that person away, you leave them on that clearance rack, and you set that clearance rack on that curb, God said, oh, okay, well, she catching on now. He catching on now. He done finally left this person alone. Let me go ahead and slide him a little blessing. You go to the store, play the lottery, you win $1,000. I mean, little shit like that. That lets you know that you walking on the right path. Now you're becoming a wealthy person in the spirit because you're clearing your spiritual hygiene. Let me speak on that also right quick. People are always talking about hygiene in the physical. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be at work working around. Yeah, I'm starting to stutter. You don't want to be at work or out and about in the grocery store somewhere, and then you walk past somebody that smell like they don't know what a bath is. That shit will fuck up your whole mindset for about 10-15 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie. I done walk past some people that smell so bad, I be wanting to ask them questions, but I just keep going. I don't. But think about that. That's hygiene. If you are not taking care of your body, you are considered dirty. So let's speak on spiritual hygiene, because a lot of people don't know about spiritual hygiene. Spiritual hygiene is very just as important as physical hygiene is, because you have to think about it. Your spiritual hygiene is what determines what type of people you let in your life. Not just in your bed, but in your life. Now, if you got a toxic ass best friend that's always running around stirring up shit, always in people's business, always lying, you know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? You kicking it with them. You know they messy, but you keeping them in your energy. You know what I'm saying? That toxicity is bleeding off on you. So your spiritual hygiene is not as clean as it can be, which means a lot of your blessings is going to get blocked, because as soon as you get blessed with something, you're going to share it with this toxic ass friend. And guess what? Their vibration is so low, they're going to be wasting your blessing. So spirit going to block your shit. They're not going to let you have it. Lovers, let's speak on that. You laying down with a person and you know they sleeping around with other people. You know they ain't right. You know they won't work. You know they can't manifest shit unless they with you. Even though you think your spiritual hygiene is clean, no the hell it's not. Because if you laying down with an individual that is not equal to you, guess what? They are contaminating your energy. They are contaminating your hygiene. You are not clean. That is the reason why a lot of people, once they start walking a spiritual path, they don't even desire to lay down with folks no more, because you become so clean with your spiritual hygiene. It don't matter what a person look like, what they got, what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You don't want them unless you know that they have cleaned up their spiritual hygiene. To clean up your spiritual hygiene, it takes a lot of inner work. It takes a lot of inner work once you realize, why am I sleeping with this person? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gaining nothing out of it. And some people, you know what I'm saying, their energy be so bad, you can start sleeping with a person and immediately you can start seeing shit fall off of you. And I have seen this. You know what I'm saying? They may be nice, they may be cool, y'all may get along, but the minute you start sleeping with this person, all of a sudden you start having car trouble. As soon as you start sleeping with this person, you start having problems at work. See, that be the universe letting you know, hey, there's something going on with this person, you need to leave them alone. But you know, you don't pay attention, you know, because y'all get along good, y'all vibing good and everything. But see, the problem is, this person may be latched on to somebody else that's draining their energy. So what they're doing is they coming to you to get a refill. So they taking your energy, contaminating your spiritual hygiene, and they taking it back over here to whatever it is they doing on the side over here. That's why people really need to understand these third-party relationships. Once you get funny about your spiritual hygiene and you clean it up, you will not entertain nobody that you know is sleeping with somebody else. Because I'm not trying to be funny. I understand there's poly relationships, or whatever they call this shit. That's them. Y'all, hey, no judgment zone over here. But once a person cleans up their spiritual hygiene, they become picky with how, you know what I'm saying, they present their bodies. They become very, very picky, because cleanliness, there we go, is next to holiness. That does not mean that you walk around thinking you better than the next person. No, it does not. All that means is you are very selective about the type of people that you allow in your house, in your bed, in your energy, in your home, because everybody is not coming to you for your better judgment. You have had to go through so much shit. You have had to survive so much poverty because you didn't realize your spiritual hygiene was dirty. Why? Because you were so nice, sweet, and loving that you were not thinking about yourself. Because you were taught it's better to give than to receive. Yes, it is. But people don't speak about boundaries. They do not speak about boundaries. But see, because you threw your clearance rack away, I have to throw it out there, 23:33 on the clock. Because you threw your clearance rack away, now you are becoming wealthy in the spirit, which is going to lead you to this next card, which is the number 11, and that is sudden wealth. That sudden wealth card say 777. 7 times 3 is 21. And if I'm not mistaken, the Tower card in tarot, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is the number 21. You done closed out all these past cycles. You done threw your clearance rack away. You are not letting these people come in and access your energy, because you know they coming back. I'm just now realizing this. This imprisonment card and the sudden wealth both are 11. See, this imprisonment card and this bad health card. Before I started talking, I actually saw the bad health and the imprisonment card in reference to the people you left on the clearance rack. But y'all see, when I started talking, it went a totally different direction. So I'm going to get back to that here in just a second. Okay, so now you walking into this sudden wealth and you are leaving these other people that you left on this clearance rack. in a mental prison. Some people might be in physical prison, I don't know, but they in this mental prison, especially if this was a lover. Now, lovers don't always have to be romantic. Excuse me, y'all. I got a burp trying to come out of something. I don't know. But anyway, lovers does not always have to be romantic, but that is what it's symbolizing, because you love your kids. You know what I'm saying? You love your parents. Lover, that is just a tight-knit relationship. Again, that's the number 15, which reduces down to a 6. 6 represents balance and partnerships. Anything you have a partnership with. So just about everybody got ex-lovers, though. Ex-lovers, family members, you know what I'm saying, kids, all of these people that you done walked away from, that you setting boundaries with, those are the ones that are going to be into this mental prison, stressed out in bad health, because now you done raised the ball on yourself. You done got off the clearance rack and you done jumped on this top shelf. Can't nobody fuck with you. Can't nobody use you. And because can't nobody use you, because you are now protecting yourself, you are walking into sudden wealth, because you are now a wealthy man or a wealthy woman in the spirit. That's a 4. That's foundation. Your foundation is strong. You had to go through so much shit. You had to go through so much stuff to get your foundation reset. But the first thing you had to do was go through this spiritual transformation. And that's what cleaned up your spiritual hygiene to make you this official person, to make you this wealthy man or this wealthy woman. All right, truck. So that you can walk into your sudden wealth. And I'm going to say this. When you walking into your sudden wealth may just start out as something simple, and it may build and it may grow. Also, this sudden wealth could be a wealthy man or a wealthy woman, depending on, if you're a man or woman watching this video. Official person and wealthy man, that could be a mate that you are attracting in, because you cleaned up your spiritual hygiene. So now the universe is going to bless your game and send you somebody that ain't going to sleep with your best friend. The universe is going to send you somebody that ain't going to lie on you and use you and take advantage of you because you're a nice person. The universe is now going to bless your game and send you somebody that is going to match you on that top shelf. And when that happens, y'all's energy is going to be so vibrating and high power, that the community down here at the bottom, the number 39 card, this is going to be something that's going to be seen by everybody in your whatever area you in. It could be your past people. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, but 9 times out of 10, when people jump into a harmonious partnership, don't even have to be a person, though. It could be a business. You could be somebody that's like, you know what, now that you done cleaned up your spiritual hygiene and you ain't stressing over all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, you ain't worried about if this man is cheating on you. You ain't worried about if this woman is taking your money and going and spending it all on wigs and eyelashes and all that. Now that you ain't wasting money on people that don't deserve your money, time, and attention, now you can invest into your own business. Now you can sleep good at night and you can receive your downloads about what your business is going to be. That's what's going to make you this wealthy person that's going to walk into this sudden wealth. And eventually, depending on you, we manifest our own shit. You could attract in a wealthy man or a wealthy woman, but whatever it is that you decide to do, it's going to be something that is going to be community-wide. Community-wide as in, you know what I'm saying, say you start this business, now you advertising your business on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Or now you done started this business because you are now taking your sacral chakra energy. Let me go there right quick. Sacral chakra. Those of y'all that know understand about chakras, that's their sexual energy. That is why a lot of people, especially lovers, try to latch on to you. Because as long as they can drain you of your sacral energy, you don't have the energy to manifest, because all your energy is being focused on them. What they doing, who they doing, why they ain't choosing you, why they making me chase them, why they ghosting me, why they doing it. As long as you focused on this person, they are getting high off of the low that you have because you stressed out about them, and you are wasting your creative energy by giving it to somebody that is manifesting off your shit, and they taking your energy and they giving it to somebody else. Even if they ain't in a relationship with a person, trust and believe, if a person is ghosting you, if a person is making you feel less than, you are not the only person they sleeping with. I don't give a damn what they tell you. I don't care if they live by themselves. I don't care what they doing. Trust and believe, because those types of people are non-committal. A non-committal person has no problems sharing their hygiene with other people. They don't give a damn. Why? Because they got you as a power source. They got you as a power source. They'll run out here. Think about it. We see a lot of people, men and women, will get out here. They'll come sleep with you. But then they out here buying ass and all this other stuff from people think don't nobody know what they doing. They out here paying for prostitutes, doing all of this crazy shit because they can't get satisfied sexually anyway. But when they don't want to deal with these particular people, they'll come running back to you because you have a high vibrational energy. But they don't know how to reciprocate it and manifest the right way. So they'll take your energy and they'll go out here and spread it around to other people. People just do dumb shit because they just don't know, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is you manifesting off your sacred energy, because you stop giving your sacred energy to people. You stop giving your sacred energy to folks that don't respect you. Now you holding on to your sacred energy and you are creating businesses. You are manifesting things for yourself. Even if you ain't create no business, you know what I'm saying? You might be manifesting a new job. You may take your ass back to school. It's so much other stuff that you are now doing because now you are not wasting your energy on low vibrational ass people that, like I said, now you in high honor, the community is going to see this shit. Because that high honor card, that is the number 25. 25 reduces down to a 7. 7 is that spiritual message. And the community is going to receive the spiritual message that you done changed your fucking life. You done changed your life. You did that. That is the reason why these songs have been in my head. So I'm glad I was able to get this message out. Living your life like it's golden. Welcome to the good life. Again, my space, this is your space. 45 on the timer. That's 345 right there. This is your space now, and you are very, very selective with who you allow in your space because you have cleaned up your spiritual hygiene. Now you are allowed to live your life like it's golden. And I'm gonna say something else about this MySpace. Like I said, I started my MySpace page in 2007. Those numbers reduced down to a 9. That means you done closed out these old cycles. Yes, you have, because your clearance rack is gone. Your clearance rack ain't even sitting on the curb no more. And if it is sitting on the curb, that's because you have officially made the sound decision that you will no longer deal with and settle with people that do not have your best interest at heart. That is one of the biggest lessons in life that I'm sure 100% of us have to learn. So congratulations to whoever this video is resonating with. It's getting chilly outside. But y'all, I'm having a good time sitting out here minding my business. People riding by really looking at me like I'm crazy. You know, people think tarot is for the devil or she's doing the devil work again. But as long as they don't come up here fucking with me, I don't give a damn. But anyway, I'm on my property minding my business. So I'm going to roll these zodiacs and I'm going to get out of here. I'll probably do a couple of more readings outside. I'm going to go get me, oh shit. I'm going to go get me some more coffee. Okay. All right, so we're going to see what zodiacs roll out. So whoever this video may resonate with, Aries rolled over and rolled back out. So to my Aries people, if I got some Aries folks on the channel, this video hopefully resonates with you. Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. I got Virgo out here twice. Child, check this out. I got several Virgo placements in my chart. I am heavy Virgo. So yeah, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That is all 3 fire signs. So to my fire sign people that are watching this video, man, hey, kudos to you, hats off to you. If you are not in this energy, if you're watching this video and you're not in this energy, y'all, it's a little red bird over here. Somebody's ancestors coming to say hi. So, you know, put that where it go. Somebody's ancestor is here to help me put this message out for somebody that need it. So to my fire sign people, this is, you know, highly for y'all, I'm going to say. Fire signs and Virgos. If you are not in this energy, but you have it in your thoughts, you realize and you want to change your life, you don't like the way your life is looking, this is a futuristic reading for you. So save it and come back to it, because I'm telling you, all you got to do is keep pushing forward and you're going to get whatever it is you're trying to get to. 33 on the timer, as long as you stay positive and clean up your spiritual hygiene. I cannot express that enough. I don't give a damn how many people you done slept with. I don't care how many one night stands you done had. Everybody has the potential and the ability to change their life. All you got to do is clean up your hygiene and start looking at the people that you are entertaining and realize you are worth more than that. I don't give a damn what you look like. I don't care what you drive. I don't care where you live. I don't care how much money you got. Trust and believe, everybody is worthy to receive more than they feel like they deserve. I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming to my channel. Again, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. I got an Instagram account, but I don't really mess with it like that. But to all my new people, new subscribers, y'all, I'm crazy a little bit. But hey, I'm fun, and I appreciate everybody for watching my videos and coming to my channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and Before I get out of here, y'all, let me show y'all something. I didn't even roll these dice. I had just sat them out here. That is 3 4s out there. That's 12, 14. Because there's a 2 out here too. Let me go ahead and speak on this since it's sitting there. 4, the number of stability, foundation, structure, and spiritual protection. Man, y'all are protected. Just keep doing what you need to do. Keep doing what you need to do. And that number also, that's 12. 14 reduces down to a 5. Fast change. 14 means temperance also. So be patient with yourself as you are going through these changes. A lot of people are going through dark night of the soul. A lot of people are going through these spiritual transformations right now, so they can end up in this energy. So if you are mentally, you know what I'm saying, stressing out and going through some things because your life is changing, it's going upside down, you don't really know one day for the next, just start praying more. That's start praying more. You know what I'm saying? Go sit outside in the trees. Go to the park. Go sit by the water. Trust and believe. You're not going crazy. You're not losing your mind. God is shaking shit up so it can level out everything and create you a new foundation. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.